Have you forgotten about your ex? Yeah, completely. Then why does she keep texting you? She just needs help with something. Did you meet her last night? You're being paranoid. Can you catch a lie? Most people think liars have obvious tells, and that's a lie. Real lies are quieter. And they look like this. You are being lied to. Constantly. Protect yourself. Learn the real signals that something is off. One might mean nothing, but when they start to stack up, that's when you start to suspect a lie. Here are 3 verbal patterns that often show up in lies. Lie indicator 1. Evasion. A direct lie is emotionally costly. So instead of answering the question directly, people shift the focus. They avoid the real question. They redirect the conversation. They answer something else. Is this investment guaranteed to return 5% a year for the next 2 years? Risk-free? Why would I offer it if it wasn't? That's not an answer. The question was simple. Is it guaranteed? Yes or no. But notice what he did instead. He never actually said the investment was guaranteed. He only talked about himself. Why would I offer it? That sounds convincing, but it avoids the real issue. A truthful person answers the question. A liar changes the focus. Did you eat the whole apple pie? I wasn't even hungry. Where were you last night? I think you're accusing the wrong person. Did you study at Harvard? I've studied in a lot of places. Notice the pattern. They never answered what you asked. They answered a completely different question. They shifted the focus. They redirected the conversation. Remember, liars often don't answer the question. They answer something else. Lie indicator 2. Too many details. When people lie, they often add unnecessary details because the truth is missing. They try to compensate with details. Have you been smoking marijuana? No, I was just at Jason's house. Then, we got some food. Then, we watched the stupid movie for like 2 hours. Then we walked around outside for a bit. Sounds convincing. But notice what happened. The mother asked a very simple question. Have you been smoking marijuana? And instead of giving a simple answer, the son started building a story. Jason's house, food, a movie, walking outside, detail, after detail, after detail. But none of those details actually prove he didn't smoke marijuana. That's the trick. Liars often believe more details sound more truthful, but truth usually stays simple. Do you think she is attractive? No, not really. I mean, she's kind of very standard. Like blonde, always smiling. She even has this small mole. Nothing special, really. Did you break the TV with the ball? No, I was playing outside in the yard. Then I was with the dog for a bit. Then I had a snack. And then Aunt came over. How's the report coming along? Pretty good. I worked on it most of the afternoon. Then I reorganized a few sections. Then I fixed some formatting issues. Then I added some more data at the end. Watch out for too many details. Remember, truth is simple. Lies need unnecessary details because lies are ugly, and they need decoration to look truthful. Lie indicator 3. Convincing statements. When people lie, they often feel the need to compensate for the lack of truth. So instead of giving a simple answer, they appeal to what feels most sacred. God, family, honor, who they are. Because truth is usually simple. Yes, no. A clear statement. But when someone suddenly resorts to dramatic promises, grand declarations, or emotional oaths, that can be a warning sign. Instead of simply answering, they try to make you believe them. Did you take the money? No, I swear to God. I would never do something like that. You know me. Notice what happened. The question was simple. Did you take the money? But instead of giving a clear answer, she immediately reached for an oath. I swear to God. I would never do something like that. You know me. Notice what she's doing. She's appealing to God, to her identity, to the idea that she is not the kind of person who could ever steal. But none of that actually proves she didn't take the money. That's the trick. Instead of relying on facts, she's relying on emotion, character, and what feels sacred. Liars often try to make themselves look morally impossible to suspect. But truth usually doesn't need grand declarations. How did the competitors get access to our plans? On my father's grave. I would rather die than betray this company. Did you lie to me? I swear on my mother's life. Did you do anything inappropriate with that student? I would never betray my family like that. Truth usually stays simple. Lies often reach for something sacred. Remember, The stronger the oath, the more carefully you should listen. Final message. Beware of these signals. One signal alone doesn't prove someone is lying. A person might avoid a question because they're nervous. They might add unnecessary details because they're anxious. They might swear on God or on their family because they feel falsely accused. So don't jump to conclusions. These signals are not proof. They are warnings. They tell you to pay closer attention. But when these and other deception signals start multiplying again and again, that's when a pattern starts to appear. Not because of one moment, but because multiple deception signals keep appearing together. That's when lies start to reveal themselves. Next time someone lies to you, don't watch their face. Listen to how their story breaks, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. If you want to learn how to recognize these and many other deception signals, how to get people to tell you the truth, and more fascinating topics from practical psychology, subscribe.